During week 4, the LA Wildcats lost to New York 17-14. It was a tough loss, and I'll be honest, I have a hard time getting a read on the LA Wildcats because week 1 they played a backup quarterback. Week 2 had different thing. They've won one game, but they've made progress every week, and I just don't know what to make right now of the LA Wildcats. But I will say this: the head coach Winston Moss said after the game that he believes his team has turned a corner. They took a big step forward with week 4, and believes that week 4, despite the loss, was actually a turning point, and they turned a corner as a franchise in LA. I got to look Winston Moss in the eyeballs. I was in the room with him when he said that. He seems convicted. I believe him. I really think when he says that, he believes that. Winston Moss would have said nothing. He's that kind of guy. He doesn't give you anything. But he chose to make that statement. I think it's true. I believe that. And I like Winston Moss tremendously. A lot of people, I shook the man's hand. I got to meet the guy. I tremendously respect him. And I get this vibe that I believe him. Now, Josh Johnson, the quarterback, he's 33 years old. He's a veteran, been in the NFL for a long time, was pissed. He was so mad about the loss. I got to interview him afterwards. After the interview, he walked away and just he was yelling expletives, just, not like at anybody, just he was clearly pissed off. He didn't like losing the game. And nobody likes losing, but it's very clear to me Josh Johnson wants to win and wants to succeed in LA. Here's the thing. You got to give credit to LA. Here's one thing. In New York last week at MetLife Stadium, they were losing at halftime, and they fought back to get back into the game. LA fought hard, and you got to respect that. This is a team that isn't going to lay over and die. The LA Wildcats are 1-3. They have a tough game this week, but they're currently the number 3 seed in the West. They have an opportunity. Dallas lost their starting quarterback for the next couple weeks. Dallas is 2-2. They're one game ahead currently of the LA Wildcats. LA could still make the playoffs. They just need to finally make a change. They need to quickly change things around, start winning games. But the number 2 spot in the West to make the playoffs is available in the XFL, and LA is certainly not out of the race at all to get that spot. So keep your eyes on LA. Winston Moss, their head coach, believes they turned a corner. They did tremendously improve in the second half of that game compared to the first half. Josh Johnson wants to win, and so I would just keep your eyes on the LA Wildcats. I know everyone's like, Zach, shut up. You've been saying for weeks they're not a terrible football team. Have patience. I'm very curious to see what becomes of the LA Wildcats team. I'm not ready to say that they're terrible and give up on them just yet. I love their head coach. I was around the man. I got a good sense of him. He's very passionate. He cares about his players. He cares about winning. And I really believe in LA. I don't know why yet. I don't know how to put it, but I think LA has something, and I'm not ready to give up on them just yet.